Hey folks, Crazy Climber here again, and this time we're going to look at a game called Astro Fantasia, and this was created by Daddy East in 1981 for the DECO Cassette System cabinet. And there's your typical DECO Cassette System cabinet, incredibly ugly with very garish 70s style colors. But the cabinet was created in late 1980, I believe, and this game, Astro Fantasia, was the 7th game for the DECO Cassette System. And games were made until like 1985 or thereabouts. There was a total of about 48. But here is what the actual cassette system looks like. So you just put a cassette in, and the games are on those little cassettes that go into that little drive there. And then this is the typical DECO cassette system boot up screen. Sometimes it was insanely long, and sometimes it wasn't so bad. This one falls somewhere in the middle. You have to wait 104 seconds for this game to boot up. But I remember seeing this at a number of... there was a couple bowling alleys I'd seen it in, and I think I saw it in an arcade once. But it's not a very good game. I would have to say most of the DECO cassette system games are not very good. I've played almost all of them. There are some that are not available in MAME yet, but that's only like 10 or so, and I've played all the others. But most of the games were pretty bad. Some of them were downright awful. This isn't quite that level of badness. And there were some obvious gems. Burgertime was a huge success. Lock and Chase, Bump and Jump was pretty good. There are some hidden gems on the DECO cassette system, like Skater's pretty good. Rootin' Tootin's pretty good. Zero Eyes isn't bad. But this one's not all that impressive. It's a space shooter, and there are descending aliens. It's got a little bit of novelty to it. There is a background with the aliens being really small, and as you can zoom upwards or downwards on the screen, and you can make them come to you quicker. And once you clear off enough alien enemies, then you will face a mothership. And you have a limited fuel supply, and if you stay way at the bottom of the screen, making the aliens take longer to come to you, you could find yourself running out of fuel real easy. So you need to find a balance of moving up, and not moving up too much, because then the aliens get to you much quicker, and the aliens can shoot. But their shots aren't very fast, and they only shoot one shot at a time early on. But I remember seeing this specifically the first time at my dad's bowling alley when he played on league nights, Monday nights. The family would go with him, and my sister and I would play video games and eat candy and drink soda from the vending machines. But this yellow color is hideous, and this is not actually in the gameplay. I don't know what happened with this version of MAME, but the game does not look like that. See, there's a scrolling alien surface on this planet, and you push up and down, and you get closer to the aliens in the background, or you bring them closer to you. We'll get started. But yeah, you just shoot at these aliens as they descend at you. Like I said, you want to find a balance between scooting closer to them and not being too close. See, they only shoot one shot at a time right now. Just kind of weave back and forth quickly. Don't get too much in the middle, or else the aliens will probably nail you with their one shot. Like I said, it doesn't move very fast, and it's just one shot. I should probably have moved a little closer. eventually this formation will stop, and now we will see red UFOs that swoop down from the sides, and if you destroy a whole group, you might get a nice bonus. And even though you look like you destroyed them all, sometimes it doesn't count as the bonus. And there will be mixed with these green ships coming at you. And there will be a group of 4 of the aliens, the green aliens, descending. Oh, there I got a group of them. You can get like up to 950 points for a group. Yeah, now there's 4 of the green aliens that come down at you. And yeah, it looks like you get an extra ship at 3,000. It looks like you got a whole group of them, but it doesn't count somehow. Oops, collided with a UFO. Yeah, there's red UFOs, red and green UFOs, and then and then there's just green aliens. And now we've finished off that last combination of the UFOs and green aliens. Now we go to the mothership. And what you have to do is you have to destroy its middle, its left engine, and then its right engine. And then it will morph into one last ship that tries to run into you, kamikaze-like. See, I didn't go high enough on the screen in the last area, so I'm running out of fuel here. But you either have to destroy the ship with a shot at least somewhere around the middle, you get a bonus for your fuel remaining, or you can let it pass you by and it'll crash into the ground and you'll be rid of it either way. And now we play the next pattern. The enemy attack pattern is different this time around, and it probably changes for each level. But yeah, this isn't really that good a game. I mean, it certainly could be worse, and there are far worse games for the DECO Cassette System. Like I said, I remember seeing this. I saw this at my dad's bowling alley in Milwaukee, Oregon. I saw it at another, I got another bonus. I saw it at a bowling alley towards the Oregon coast once. And like I said, I think I saw it at an arcade once. But this was strangely one of the DECO Cassette System's more often seen games that wasn't Burgertime or Lock and Chase or Bump and Jump. Mission X was also seen in a number of arcades, but that wasn't very good either. I got a bonus for shooting all the green ones of a group. Yeah, like I said, you can get up to 950 points. Ooh. There've been a couple times where I probably should have been killed by a collision, but I somehow survived. But yeah, the aliens will eventually be able to shoot 2 shots at once on the screen. Their patterns might change. Woo, that was close too. But yeah, this just isn't a very good game. We'll see me go up against the mothership again. Oops, crap. Well, once its center is destroyed, it'll shoot a lot more, whatever those are, gigantic bombs. But we will look at me letting the kamikaze, the second ship, get past me. And like I said, either way, whether you destroy it or let it get past you, it will be destroyed. And then you can move on to the next pattern of enemies. And yeah, I don't know how MAME screwed that up, but it does not look like this during gameplay. Maybe this is a later level or a later pattern where they have this look to it. It's hideous. It's yellow. It looks like somebody peed on the screen. But yeah, here's me letting the kamikaze ship get by me. But yeah, you have to destroy both engines and the middle. If if you run out of fuel, your game is over. So learn to go high enough on the screen, on the last screen. Yeah, I'm gonna get past him here. Boom. That is crappy graphics right there. That looks crappy. But that's Astro Fantasia. And then you have this next pattern. Yeah, the colors change for each pattern. Now they can shoot 2 bullets on the screen at once. The patterns generally, I think, are mostly the same from level to level, the enemy attack patterns. Well, that was Astro Fantasia by Data East in 1981 for the DECO Cassette System. This is Crazy Climber 80, saying thanks for watching Astro Fantasia by Data East in 1981, the 7th game for the DECO Cassette System. I will see you later in the future with another video. Y'all have a good one, everybody, and stay cool. Bye-bye.